Hi everybody. I'm Dorsi. I'm the director here at the Sun Gallery, and I just want to thank all of you for coming. It's so fun to see so many people here having a good time. The kids are having fun. We've got art going on over there. We've got makerspace stuff going on in there. Music, food. There's a food truck outside. I just think this is marvelous. And I want to thank the city of Hayward and the people of Hayward for funding this great grant that we got through the people's budget. So they voted for us to be able to create the hybrid space we have, the art studio and the makerspace, and also to revive this courtyard, which it really needed some help. So if you were here a few years ago, you know we had a fire and we lost our big container here with a lot of things that we had stored. It was, I think, a 40-foot container, so it was pretty big. It was a bad fire. It started the studio on fire, and I got a call like around 12:30 at night that, hey, are you the gallery owner? And I'm like, no, but I'm the director. And they're like, well, the gallery's on fire. When I said, what's going on? So that happened just a few days after we got shut down because of the pandemic. So it's really been a wild ride. To see us like come back from, I call it like the phoenix rising out of the ashes, is exactly what this feels like. I am a Hayward native. I grew up here. I went to all the schools here in Hayward. I'm an artist. I've been an artist since I asked for art kits when I was a kid. I didn't ask for dolls. So I love art, and what I love the most about it is the process of it. It's not even so much the end result. It's watching people find their creative talents, and also watching the kids is just amazing. Once you work with the kids, it's like you never go back. It's a beautiful experience. So those are the kinds of things that we have continued to do. I didn't know that our mayor was a volunteer here. I think that's so cool, and now I have to look for the tapes that were made, because I think that's amazing. They just kind of gives you an idea of what happens here. Like, I'll have people come in and they're like, they'll bring their kids and grandkids, and they'll be like, I went to a field trip here, you know, when I was a kid. So it's got that legacy. In a couple of years, we'll have our 50th anniversary of being open. I think it actually started out as the festival, the Wine and Arts Festival, back in the 60s. So we just like evolved from that. I want to thank the staff, all the volunteers, all the makers, all the city folk, all of you for coming out so much. And if you ever, you know, have any questions, email us, call us, talk to us. We're here for you. Thank you so much for everything.
I'm Gary Jin. I'm the team captain of Battlebot Free Shipping. I competed in Battlebots back in 2001 when it was on Comedy Central. Did that for 2 seasons. Competed in a local competition called Robo Games. Since then. Yeah, so the team is based in San Leandro.
Awesome.
A friend of a friend has a connection here at the Sun Gallery, and knows that we do Battlebots, and thought it'd be cool to bring free shipping down and let people take a look at it. This is free shipping. It's a basic 4-wheel drive, kind of a fast-moving rammer robot. We've got a couple of lifting forks here that just kind of get underneath the other robot and guide them into this spinning weapon here of our little spinning boots. And we try to, do damage on the other robot, or knock them over, or flip them over. And when we're at the competition, we don't have them on now, but we have 2 flamethrowers. The flamethrowers do a lot for us because they get us on the show. There are currently 6 more episodes of a show. I think they're going to call it Battlebots Champions. Where it's the Golden Bolt tournament, the second Golden Bolt tournament. And Discovery hasn't announced an air date for that, but when it does come out, it'll be on Discovery, it'll be on Discovery Plus, and it'll also be on Max.
I'd like to introduce our councilman, George Syrop.
All right. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to share a few words. Of course, I want to express my gratitude. I think a lot of thank yous have already been given out But the thank you that I want to express today is to all of you for making this possible. We've heard the term people's budget get thrown around a little bit in the previous few speeches, and so I just wanted to talk about what that is and what that means for our community. So the people's budget, prior to me being elected, was something that I organized alongside the community for and really pushed, and some might say harassed, the city council to implement. And the idea, it might sound a little crazy, is what if the people of our city had more control over their tax dollars? What if the people in the community got to decide what we do with a percentage of our city budget? And thankfully, my colleagues in the city council were graceful enough to move that idea forward. So I want to say thank you to my colleagues on council, my former colleagues on council, for approving this idea of the people's budget, because what it led to was 12 different projects across the city: renovations of parks, bilingual tutoring for elementary age students, community gardens being retrofitted, this makerspace that we're standing in right now. It really demonstrates the power of when you give power back to the community, let the community decide for themselves. Look what's possible. We're on a brand new stage. We're in a brand new makerspace. We're all here together, and we all did this together. So I wanted to just explain a little bit of the history of the people's budget, because people always ask, well, how are you going to pay for it, and where does that money come from? Well, we figured it out. We're already paying our tax dollars. Let us decide what to do with them. So I just wanted to express my deep gratitude for the success of this project and all the work that came in, that led to it coming to fruition. I actually was with Carl in some of those coffee shops talking about a makerspace 2 years ago. We were calling up every empty building downtown trying to find some location for it. And so I'm so grateful that it happened, that I got to pair up with the Sun Gallery. So thank you to everyone. And you know, the people's budget, it's a project, and like most projects, it can either be repeated or it could go away. And so I'm hoping that when it comes time to revisit the people's budget as a city, this project has all of your support, because I think it yields beautiful results. So thank you, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause, please.
Hi, everyone. I'm Carla. They told me I had to make a public appearance today and make a speech. So against my better judgment, here I am. I'm president of the board, came here about a year ago, moved to Hayward, and you're all stuck with me because I'm not leaving now that I know about the weather. So yeah, so you're stuck with me. I'm president of the board, and I plan to be here for many years to come. We're going to continue outreaching into the community and working more with downtown, working up the hill more with Hard, and working up with the schools more. So I look forward to doing that with you guys more in the future, and that's all I got for you. Everybody said a lot of things. Oh, I do have one special things. I don't drive, so every hour I spend here, my husband, who is the sexiest chauffeur I've ever seen. Thank you, Tony. All right. Thanks, everyone.